What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another All the Mods 8 hardcore Minecraft video. JawshyGG here, and I had to make some more sulfur, and I also had to make another exporter so I could put it down on the sulfur one down here, so I could just continuously push sulfur into my machine. Uranium is another thing that we're going to have to actually see how much I have in here. 993, not enough. Okay. But now, to kind of show you this, we are working our way up with some quartz here. We have 103,000. We still need 14,000 more, which isn't as bad, which is not as bad. I think that'll be good by the, hopefully close to the end of this video or before the end of this video. But yeah, so need to continue turning this iron into raw iron so I can continue making or transitioning this over to regular iron. We are up to 156,000 iron ingots. We were doing pretty good, but then we had to use a lot of it for the resourcing that all the parts we've made. But that pretty much takes time because I still have 8,300 more of those raw iron chunks, full-on blocks. But yeah, so I think we're making waves. We're making waves here. Emeralds, obviously, big upkeep there, big upsurge there, I should say, from what we were doing. We're up to 2K emeralds, and we just need 495,000 more. It's a process. It's a process. So we'll just have to kind of see where we go from there. But the important step here is we want to finish up the 1048M storage part. So to kind of show you this, the 262M, okay, we need the 14,600 quartz. That's the only thing we need for the last 262 piece. So instead of making a third 262 and letting the time go, we will just do this one right here and make the 1048 directly, since we already have two and we just have to make the one more 262. So it won't take as long to make the 262 and then go through the full process of making like the stuff for the 1048, which, if you remember correctly, under refined storage, the 262 is the one right before the 1048. So once we make the 1048, we can make the next, we can make the improbable probability device, and that will finish off another piece of our puzzle here, which is coming along rather nicely. We're getting to the point where we're only going to need nether stars, and that is going to be a part of the series in and of itself. So we'll just kind of work with what we got. I want to take a look. We are only at 41%. That one is full. Likely what I'll end up doing after I make the 262, after I make the 1048, is I'll collect enough resources. I'll let the resources, grow and everything. Oh, excuse me. And I will make a infinite storage part, which is going to take a ridiculous amount of time, and it's probably going to be done off recording. It is going to take a very long time to make that, so just be prepared that it's not going to be it's not going to be a quick thing to do. So, all right, cool. So, let's see. Yeah, so we have a 1.8K right there of the raw iron blocks. So, I think we're good on iron ore for the time being. If we need more, we can always transition more from the blocks. But we need to go back to doing our nether quartz hunting. So we're going to go back to the nether here, and we're going to keep looking around. We need a lot of quartz still, so we just have to kind of keep roaming around until we find more. In all honesty, that's pretty much all we can do at this point. Luckily, it doesn't take too long to find some, and that chunk of 4 got me 30 nether quartz. So that kind of shows you. I think that was 4. Well, either way, I mean, we're already over 100. So, luckily, having fortune on my pickaxe absolutely helps. So we'll just kind of zoom around, find some quartz, and go from there, hoping that we can get a couple thousand to get us ever so closer to our end goal of the last 14,000 we need. And then, of course, while we're doing this, the nether quartz is growing in our mystical gardens. So we will need to keep growing those even after we finish this process, because we're going to need a lot for well, you know, the the infinite storage part, because we're going to need an infinite storage part if we want to do multiple of these stupid ATM stars. Which again, I mentioned it beforehand. If we do make the decision to continue playing this, it will not be on like a recording anymore. It'll be a stream. Ow. You know, maybe I should wear the right armor. So are these possessed hoglins? No, they're just regular old hoglins. Hey, that's rude. I was just coming to look at you. I need to find possessed hoglins in my All the Mods 9 series. Excuse you? Okay. Hi. I don't know why I did that. There was like literally no point in doing that. That's for the smithing templates, but I wonder maybe they changed the name in 9. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see here. Where's that ghast at? It's kind of crazy that, like, how much has changed over the past couple of weeks. Like, a couple of weeks ago, I was, like, struggling to find ghasts in general. And now I'm just like, ugh, I don't want you. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want you anywhere near me. I don't know what that is, but I want to do a bunch more exploring once I finish the ATM star too. I want to be able to, like, I want to go out and do like a full-on exploration of the other, like, of the deeper darker, whatever they called it. Yeah, you know. $807. It's not bad. Haven't really been doing this for that long, in this video at least, and we're already over 800. Pretty good, pretty good. Gotta love having Fortune 3000. Here's some. Yeah, the infinite storage part is going to be a critical component to the future of our series, of this series, especially, like I said, if we decide to go the route of making multiple ATM stars. I don't really see a reason to make multiple ATM stars, but I mean, there could be a reason other than just making the creative stuff, a bunch of the creative stuff. I genuinely want to play as much of this series as I can up until the point to where I either die or decide to retire it. I might do like 1 or 2 videos a week on this instead of streaming it. It will allow for, you know, just general updates, and then I could just make it so that it's like an edited video, or I could do longer unedited videos. Haven't really decided what I want to do just yet. I mean, there's a lot of options available to us once we finish up this series. So, or once we finish up the ATM star for the first time. Once we do that, then I feel like we can make decisions on what we want to do moving forward. But, I mean, you know, there's a lot to think about, really. Probably should take some of this solium, huh? I don't remember if I needed the solium in this series or in the other series. I think it's in the other series. No, it was in this series. It was in this series. Don't remember what it was for, but it was for something. All right, let's see. Hello. You're not going to hit me, are you? No, okay. I mean, it would have been unfortunate for him if he had it hit me, or had hit me. He would have gone launching into the stratosphere. Whee! There's some. Playing and basically being pretty daggum strong in this series, then going to all the Mods 9 series has been a, in and of itself, a challenge. Because you're going from practically having a ridiculous amount of health to, and doing like a ridiculous amount of damage, to doing absolutely no damage and struggling to maintain your health. So yeah. I just thought that was funny because I think I made that comment during my one of my All the Mods 9 videos. We're at 2,800. Or no, 2,000. Sorry, not 2,800. 2,000. We'll be at 2,800 eventually, sooner or later. Maybe. It's kind of funky, but okay. If it was any other mob, he probably would have burned to death right there. That would have been kind of a sad way to go, I guess. But just a magma cube, just going for a swim, doing a dive, taking a dive. We should be close to 2,800 by now, right? 3,100. Beautiful. I mean, I still got a ways to go before I'm where I need to be, but I'm glad we're getting levels. We're at level 50 already. Looky there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I don't like the radioactive noise that it propagates because it sounds very radioactive, and I'm not a fan. Like, am I in radioactive waste or something? Like, what's going on here? Huh. I don't know. We... Didn't even give him a chance. Didn't even give the guest a chance. Just sniped him dead in the... Well, I would say dead in the back, but it was more like dead in the butt. Ow. What was that? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Little annoyers. Annoyances. Yeah. Words have never been my strong... Word and math are two things that I just can't do anything about, all right? Don't mind me. I genuinely have no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing, why I'm doing. Somebody's jamming out up there, huh? I want to get out of these biomes. I will eventually. All right, I think we can go home. Where are we at? Home, obviously. We're gonna go back to the mining dimension and deposit this stuff into our system over here. Oh, goodness gracious. Just made a really rough move that hurt my elbow. Weird. Okay. Cool. Okay, where are we at? We need 10,000 more. I don't think I'm getting 10,000 more with 3.5K. Actually, so we need 10,000 more, 3.5K. We get 4 more. We might get about, because right now we're at 108,000. So let's see. We're at 107 before we started. So we're going to be around we'll say 114. 113, not bad. Never mind. We still got a ways to go. Which means we should be down to 6,000? 5,000. Nice. Okay. So clearly we need more nether quartz growing. Not a problem, not a problem. Big thing I probably should do is make a ridiculous amount of glass panes. That many I think would be fine. And then we'll do this and we'll craft a ridiculous amount of these. Let's do, can we craft 1,000? We can. Let those craft, and I'm gonna go check this other chest over here, because this chest isn't associated with the network. So I do have to come manually check this. Cool. Okay, so we got the 1K. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up more, I'm going to try to get more lily pads made up. Lily pads of fertility. Now, if you don't remember how we do that, it's pretty simple. I'm going to grab like all of these and put them in my chest over here. I don't think 1,000 is going to be enough, but what I'm going to do though, before I do that, is I'm going to take these wither ones out. And there's a reason for that. So I will drop these in here. I will throw my wither guys in there. I'm going to grab a slime prediction, which I have 32 of these, and I'm going to grab a creeper. And the reason is we can throw our slime right there and our creeper right there, and that will give us predictions. Now, to make lily pads of fertility, you obviously need lily pads. Lily pads are kind of a critical component to this to this piece. And we can make lily pads by getting nature essence, which is nature seeds, which is just prudentium and nature agglomeratic, whatever that word is. Agglomeratio. And that will get us lily pads, or we can just go to a swamp and get them that way. But to make a lily pad of fertility, you need a lily pad and 3 fertile essence. To make fertile essence, you need rib bone, catalyzing gland, green dye, and slime pearl. So let's say we want to make one of these. So we need the catalyzing gland. To do that, we need 4 generalized overworld predictions and a creeper prediction to make 2 catalyzing glands. Of course, we need these to succeed and not fail. And that will, oh wait, no. Well, actually, we can just do it this way. Instead of doing it that way, we can make the that stuff this way. The slime base is a little different. Let me grab my configurator, and I'm going to pull that bad boy off just real quick. Wait, no, I need that one. I forgot this is wrench. I'm going to turn that one off for the time being. And now that gives us catalyzing glands, which means now we would technically be able to make 10 of these, the fertile essence. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a swamp. Now, a swamp is not too tough to get to. Let's see. I can go to Woodland Mansion, and I think there should be a swamp, like, pretty close to where I'm at right now, right? I thought it was Woodland Mansion. I might be mistaken. Yeah, just to my north. So, turn my engine on, my jetpack on, and we'll go north. And we'll just go grab ourselves. Well, OCD is killing me. I'm sorry. I have to have this like this. We'll go grab some lily pads, then we can make ourselves some lily pads of fertility to basically speed up. There's actually it's not a swamp. Swamp is going to be right up here. Here we go. This is a version of swampland. You should be able to find the lily pads you need. You need these really big, like the singular large lily pads, which conveniently I'm not seeing any. But I think those are kind of in their own little area of the swampland. I think they were all right here. And I took them all. They might be in a regular swamp, not just a... has to be like a regular swamp, maybe? I don't know. This is all swamplands too, but I don't think there's going to be... It's going to be harder to find lily pads, like the giant ones in this type of swampland. You really need to be in like the heavy water swampland, which should be right over here. Beautiful. Yep, right there. I'm going to get as many of these as I can possibly find. Obviously, I want to try to avoid the alligators too. Sorry, my nose itched. Yeah, grab as many of these as I can grab so I can fill up as many of the empty spots that I have. And also, because I do want to convert that other little mystical garden area that I do have in my in the main little base area. I do want to convert that to a automated one to a degree. Not too difficult to do, which I think I actually showed that in a video as well. But how many did I get? 46. That should be enough. Really, I could. I would need 81, wouldn't I? I think I would need 81 if I wanted to do that as a bottom layer, but I would still need the outer layers if I wanted to do that way. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. Because in theory, the goal is to make as many of these mystical garden ones as I can, because inevitably I will be doing more ATM stars in this series, in this world. Now, if that's on recording, on stream, or wherever that is, it ends up, I'm going to need a lot of resources, whether that be diamonds, emeralds, quartz, pretty much no matter what the resource is, I'm going to need a lot of them. And I have become very comfortable with the idea that mystical agriculture is probably one of the best ways to get a ridiculous amount of resources. So, and that's, in my All the Mods 9 series, mystical agriculture is going to be one of the first things I set up when I actually set up a base. Oh my goodness. You ever have like those like random itchy feelings on your face, like for no reason whatsoever? Like there's no hair on your face or anything. It's just your face starts itching. Yeah, that just happened. There's like a constant okay, come on, let me hit you. Thank you. There's like a constant battle of itchiness. I'll collect all of these lily pads. I mean, there's more swamps in the overworld. It's not too big of a deal. Wee. Whew. Don't have enough resources to make all these lily pads of fertility though, but that'll come with due time. The dye is not a problem. The dye will be like, that's not a problem. It's the rib bones is one that I'm kind of confused on what do I gotta do to get those. I kind of don't know the recipe for those. I think I've made them before, but I don't remember what they were. I have to have over 100 of these by now. Almost have 200. Okay. I think if I collect 8 more, I should feel comfortable, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's go home. Here we go. I think that'll be enough. Boop. I didn't mean to do that. Boop. Cool. Yeah, right here. Okay. All right, let's see here. How many slime ones do we have? We have 3. This is a basic... Okay, so hold on. To save prediction matrices, I'm going to grab this one right here because this guy isn't a self-aware one. So this one pretty much won't fail. It might once or twice, like every so often, but it's not too bad. And I'd much rather have, like, you know, I just realized I had 10. All right. So I need catalyzing glands, which I should have 44 in here. Beautiful. So I can make 10 more because I need more slime, which this basically takes slime pearls. I mean, a good way to go about that is come back over to this one right here, which I think is the one I'm actually, hold on. Yeah, I have a loop fabricator right here. Technically could just do this right here. And then right there. Don't ask questions. If I keep the creeper one right there, I can do, and don't take those catalyzing glands out, I can do this right here. Maybe. Hold on, let me do this. This is kind of a... Okay, so that's not going to work. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. To make slime pearls, it's pretty much the same way that you would do it any other way. Surprisingly, I actually had a lot of those. Can actually make a bunch of these now. I'll run out of rib bones before... Okay. So rib bones are skeleton predictions, which we do not have any skeleton predictions. Wonderful. I'll deal with that later. All right, what do we got? We have 6,000 of these. So let's go ahead and make the rest of our quartz. Then we can go ahead and get our 1048 started. I think this should pretty much do it for our quartz. And we should be able to start our 1048 storage part. Do 1048. Craft, start. We're seriously. All right, hold up. That's disappointing. Oh, man. We are 240 short. What if I make more of these then? Will this work? No. No, it didn't. All right. Beautiful. Again, OCD. I'm OCD, guys. Leave me alone. Do I have enough in here? Probably not. Yeah, no, I do. We're good. We now have enough to make our 1048. We should. We do. Start. Okay. So now we're creating our 1048, which is the last piece we need, which pretty much is going to go through the process of doing the singular, the last 262 one. You can see right here, stored 2, crafting 1. So once it finishes that, we'll be good on the improbable probability device. I don't foresee, unless I keep this up running all night, I don't know how long this is going to take. So I will likely let it kind of run and we'll go from there. This is, I'm going to let this keep growing in power. I'm going to keep checking up on this, or keep growing on power, and the other one keep growing on antimatter. Let me go to my uranium. I should have, yep, I have 1.5 in here. And then I think if I do this right there, it should automatically push them through to here, which is good. Okay. So I do need, okay. So in the next video, I will focus on making more of these mystical gardens up on topside. When I say topside, I mean base. That's what I'll call base from now on, is topside. And we'll plan around kind of seeing where we can put them. I might turn this one right here into a diamond one. If I do that, though, I'm going to likely just use, like, basically start it like right here instead. So like start like this one out this way and then just come this way, so I'm not having to do like a bunch of like doubles or anything like that, and then I'll figure it out from there. So I'm likely going to do that, but we'll do that in the next video. So we are working on our 1048. I'm really excited about that because that's one of the last major components that we need here for the, well, as you're aware, here for the, we can make 11. We could make 11 of these. I want you guys to know that. 11 of these. We need a ridiculous amount of the fertile essence, but I'll do a skeleton one. Actually, I'll go ahead and do this right here. I don't have a regular skeleton data model. I guess I got to get a regular skeleton data model. Anyway, okay. So I will figure it out, but I'm going to, in the next video, we're going to create another one of these and basically let that be for our diamonds. Probably actually might do emeralds. Do I have silk touch? I do. Okay, cool. So with all that being said, thank you guys so very much for all of y'all's support. Truly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and we'll be continuing on with our methods. We're at 4%, so we'll let this kind of keep going. I'll work on getting some more rib bones off recording, and then the next time we record, we'll focus on this aspect. So with that being said, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed. It's a free way to support the channel. Also, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do differently to make these videos more enjoyable. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.